Well, we're here in San Bernardo, Ecuador, province of Chimborazo, and I'm a Peace Corps volunteer here with my wife Lucy. We've been here for 2 years now, and we've only got 3 months to go, and we're kind of scrambling to get our project tied up here, and really glad to have Ann Topham here with us, visiting to give our goat cheese project a shot in the arm.
If they needed like a small place for them to tuck up in, you know, you could make almost a nest. We take newspaper and just tear it and shred it. And it's great.
The whole idea of goats is pretty new here to our community. There are a few Criollo goats, you know, that are around, but very few, and people aren't used to having goats and taking care of goats, and especially goats for milk production.
They're going to be healthier, and they're going to eat better, and they're going to digest their food better if they have room to move. They have room, they want to move and run as soon as they're born. And so,
you know, I think we're always improvising here, and I think Ann, being the first real goat cheese maker in the state of Wisconsin, is an improviser by nature. So I think she's the perfect person to have here, and talking with the Ecuadorians. And of course, the Ecuadorians are improvisers too. So part of it is just getting them on the same page as we are, and sitting down together and putting our heads together as Ecuadorians and Wisconsinites, I suppose you could say.
I really like what she said about the goats being the teachers, and I would hope that would stick with people. I think that would be a new idea, that an animal can be a teacher, but through observing them, watching what they eat, how they respond, where they lay down, what do they want, just watching them.
See, and her tail's going up again, so she may be working on that. I think she's gonna pass some more berries. Yeah, she's trying to. Well, Craig and Lucy have done a wonderful job of preparing them to have the goats, and of making places for the goats to live.
Estamos aquí construyendo el establo.
The main person who wants to really make cheese here in San Bernardo is named Luis Pilimunga. He's the brother of our Peace Corps counterpart, and also a natural community leader, and an improviser. So we're going to be working primarily with Luis and his family.
Hay poco mascotas.
I think the issues will be the handling of the milk. The conditions are not hospitable to the kind of milk handling that I'm most familiar with. Beginning with water to wash utensils in that's not potable water. And that could be a problem in terms of when Luis wants to make the cheese. So I think, but Craig and Lucy have already begun that preparation by teaching them to filter the milk and to handle the milk carefully. Look at that goat, so cute.
Oh, we've already done some cheese tasting. So the Ecuadorians yesterday were trying like 4 different goat cheeses and voting on what their favorite cheese would be.
Muy rico.
Me gusta. Qué bien.
Very soft.
You know, they're not used to any kind of mature hard cheeses at all, so it's totally new to them. Of course, we kind of warned them, you know, that this would be different. I think it depended on the experience of the person, but they tended to like the cheeses that were mild in flavor.
I think I'm still in process of trying to take in what I've seen here, and to try to look at what the situation is here and what they have to work with to help them be successful. Not to tell them how I do it, not to tell them how it's done in the U.S., but to try to understand what the constraints are here and how can we talk with them or work with them that makes sense, that they'll be able to do, not to give them some impossible task given what their conditions are.
Oh, it's perfect.
See, it's really, it's that very delicate.
Hi.
You did good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You.
And you want to come in and see if it looks in the right position here? I think it is. I think I'm seeing the head and 2 feet.
Do you see a head and 2 feet?
Well, it's in the bag, but I think
that's
it's
what
okay.
you want.
Yeah, I know. I want you to look too.
Here, take this. Yep. She's doing great. I'd get that out of the mud. Get its nose clean. Clear the nose. Pull it onto the, you can, it's just easy, easy, easy. Come on, there, the feet were bent. Now, don't drag it, just get it up here on this, Lucy. Use another baby. Yeah. Seeing kids born is seeing kids born, whether it's in Ecuador or the U.S. They got born just like they do on my farm.
Hair out the mouth a little bit.
That's what I think. And it's never not exciting. It's always exciting.
I think it's a girl.
Pones aquí encima del saco. Aquí pongo. Yes.
When it's as easy as it was here, when there are no problems, it's really a great joy.
Oh, cute.
Creo que otra viene.
Oh, wow.
I think this, creo que es hembra.
Should we do this?
Otra. It's out already, Ann.
Este te hace limpiar.
And the umbilical cord, Ann, it's still attached. Should I
Break it.
just keep pulling so it breaks?
You can just gently pull till it breaks.
Or let her do it.
Or let her do it.
Okay, it's broke.
Yeah, there you go. Get the nose.
We got it.
It's a treat. You know, when those kids come out and they get up almost immediately and they're ready to look for something to eat and get dried off, they're ready to go.
2 females, I think.
2 females.
Dos hembras. Dos hembras.
Okay. Dos hembras,
I don't know.
They're the size that I think salmons usually are.
Use up all the paper towels.